You've never been this close because you've never been this close.
Move over some more. Like I'm more towards this side, and like your like shoulders like out of the frame.
Every person could be you though.
Hi everyone.
Go.
Hi everyone. It's Ms.
Go. Start your wasting time. Go.
Hi everyone. It's Ms.Milkywayy here, and I have my brother with me. Stop.
Dude, you gotta do.
You're the one that's wasting time. Stop. I feel you about to raise your hand up. Hi. See? Hi everyone. It's Ms.Milkywayy here, and I have my brother. Anyway, I have my brother with me here today, and today we are doing another. I'm gonna need you to stop.
Talk.
Today we are doing another album reaction. We will be reacting to, I don't even know his album name, oh Jesus. We will be reacting to J.Cole's new album called KOD. Hopefully in the album we find out what KOD means. I'm gonna need
you. Keep going.
Hopefully in the album we find out what KOD means. Just a disclaimer guys, I always heard about the name J. Cole, but I never actually sat down and listened to his music until I keep seeing this album spreading. I know you love me so much that you want to copy me so much. I understand that. I feel you. As much as you want to be, you can't be me. I'm sorry. Yeah, I've been seeing this album like all week, and like people keep making a big deal about it. I'm like, it's just J. Cole, like, okay, another artist dropped into the album. But apparently it's not. So this dude, I told him let's do an album reaction.
It just makes you sound like you. It just makes you sound like he didn't know anything about him.
I wasn't done speaking.
But the way how you said it, I can already see somebody in the comments. Oh, you don't know nothing about J. Cole. You don't know nothing.
That's why I'm making this.
J. Cole.
That's why I'm making this disclaimer. I'm trying to say that how I knew about him, but I didn't listen to his music until yesterday when I told him let's do an album reaction, because I started to listen to the first song on the album and I'm like, yeah, I might like this album. So before I did that, he had me listen to his last 3 albums that he had dropped. I think it was Born Sinner, Forest Hill Drive, right? Forest Hill Drive, and then For Your Eyes Only. So I listened to Born Sinner. I listened to all 3 of them, and out of the 3, I love Born Sinner. I like that one. I like that one. I don't know why. I feel like I can just vibe with that one more.
I'm more of the For Your Eyes Only.
Forest Hill, correct me if I'm wrong, but Forest Hill Drive was him basically telling his life story on that one. Yeah. And then For Your Eyes Only, I feel like it was dedicated to his daughter. I don't know why.
I feel so.
On the last song too. I don't know why. But yeah,
I listened to his music.
Yeah, we listened to his music. I actually started getting into him, and out of Kendrick and J. Cole, and I have respect for Kendrick, I really do. Like, I appreciate his music. But he listens to Kendrick more than I do. But I appreciate Kendrick's music. But out of the 2, I would have to go with J. Cole. I don't know why. Like, I could just vibe with him more. I don't know, but anyways, let's get straight into this album reaction, and we will be discussing and stopping and pausing to talk about it. That's what this album / review listening thing is to. Let's just get straight into the reaction. I'm gonna have to pause because when I listen to this, that's why I love this, the beginning of the song, because
let it play.
I'm sorry, I just love that.
Life can bring much pain. There are many ways to deal with this pain. Choose wisely.
Choose wisely.
KOD.
I wanna know what that means.
Pause real quick. Life give you pain. There's many ways to deal with this pain.
Choose wisely.
That could be a message against, like, for instance, suicide.
Yeah, suicide, drugs, and stuff like that.
Suicide.
Choose wisely.
Violence. There's many options to choose from.
Choose wisely.
Choose wisely. Don't choose the wrong thing.
Choose wisely.
That's deep. Hopefully by the end of this album we should know. Alright.
This is what what you call a flip. 10 keys from a car to brick. Bentley from his mama with KOD, he hard to shoot. This is what you call a flip. 10 keys from a car to brick.
Pause real quick.
This is where I stopped and I was like, nah, I'm not thinking to listen to that.
This is already different than what he normally does. But the thing about Cole is that he could vibe on anything. Because
that's why I liked it.
Yeah, this is already different than what, you know,
his previous albums.
His previous albums.
Because his previous albums were kind of the same, but they weren't the same.
They weren't. Yeah, they had a similar vibe to it, but they weren't like the same thing. Alright.
I like the flow on this.
How much you work? How big is your home? How come you won't get a few features? I think you should. How about I don't? From his mama with KOD, he hard to shoot. This is what you call a flip. 10 keys from a car to brick.
Every time, bro. Every time. Pause again? Let's hit the lyrics real quick. Alright, let's try to decipher these lyrics that our genius trying to tell us what we are. Okay, the number one question is how? How does it feel now that you on? How much you worth? How big is your home? Okay. I'm seeing what's going on here. Remember, I got my first view of the blood. I'm hanging out and they shoot up the club.
On For Your Eyes Only, remember he was talking about when he was younger, his dad actually got shot by his, like, the friend, I guess, rat him out. And then he was into that whole lifestyle since at a young age because his mom kept bringing all this stuff around him and stuff. So
he's just talking about the life of somebody in that gangster life.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what I'm getting from this song.
Okay, so next one is Photograph.
Pause real quick. It said it was produced by J.Cole.
The whole thing?
That's what, it says this song was produced by J.Cole.
I don't even know your name. Wonder if you follow back. I'll keep this one for myself, and it's messing with your head. If I left your sense of humor, you don't get caught up in rumors. You don't be talking about who and who, and I notice the way you maneuver. Sitting be talking so slick. I'm not the.
Is this all him?
Yeah, putting my heart in the click. Can't see my heart, it don't fit.
Pause. You know who you sound right? Like, you know who you sound like? You sound like Ski Mask.
Which song is that?
I forgot what song he did. He like, okay, now lit. This and the people let's slip. Let me do something. A lot of
rappers been doing that these days, though.
It sound like Ski Mask.
He feel like he was making fun of all these rappers today.
But I feel like that's what that's what I'm getting from this. I feel like he was literally just.
This is what these rappers
said Ski Mask. He sound like Ski Mask. From Baby Wipe, that's the song Baby Wipe. You gotta hear just that one piece from Baby Wipe. You know it.
Yeah, it does. Same tone.
Feel like I gotta say something. Thought that you got my heart jumping, but I can't come up with nothing.
I wonder if somebody else is on this album.
It's like him.
I like how the hi-hats flow with his phrasing.
Pause. When he just said something about lip. That's what the guy that just said just now.
Yeah, I'm trying to tell you. I feel like he's trying to throw shade at Ski Mask. I don't know. That's just what it is. It just sounds like.
We'll see when we look at the lyrics.
Yeah.
I hope to see you one day.
Got that John Gills flow.
Keep this one for myself.
For real. I like the hook. And the part where we think that he's throwing shit. The other parts where he's really rapping, it really reminds me of these rappers these days.
Yeah, I mean, what I feel like what's going on with this is, what I liked about Cole from the beginning was how different he was to other people, and nothing was wrong with making an album modern.
No.
Artists do that all the time. This has a more up-to-date feel.
It does.
With a twist of that J. Cole flavor that you still have, with, you know, the chill beats and his flow still, and maybe he changed the flow up a little bit in certain parts.
I was sorry.
You know?
I was telling him, I feel like this dude grew up in church. Cause you heard all like the biblical references.
I don't think he did though. I think he actually said he did though.
Oh, okay. Well, you hear all the biblical references, all the chords, certain chords they use, how they sing. I just hear it in his music, and that's, I just like it.
Quickly before we move on to the next song, to the lyrics. Chorus: fell in love through photograph. It's an obvious chorus. Fell in love through photograph. I don't even know your name. Wonder if you follow back. I hope to see you one day. I won't show my niggas now. I'll keep this one for myself. Love today's gone digital, and it's messing with my health.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Obvious chorus.
That's how it is on Instagram now. A lot of people see people on Instagram, they like them, they try to slide in the DMs, and they don't really want to share them with their friends until, you know,
they secure the bag.
Yeah. Because
they're like, oh, well, hey, look, I met this cute girl on IG. Let me slide through the DMs. Okay, if I show off my friends to her that I'm talking to this girl, they might try to slide in her DMs, and then she gonna go with them and not with me, and then it's like this whole thing. But it's like no one does anything old-fashioned anymore.
Yeah, and he said love today's gone digital. It really has.
It has
like,
gone though.
Love displaying your affection. There's nothing wrong with displaying your affection online, but people feel like they have to show every bits and pieces of their relationship online.
The thing is, though, with digital is that like the world is moving forward.
It is,
and it'll just get more and more digital.
Yeah. I'm
pretty sure it's going to be something more than digital in the future. But it's just like, nothing's ever going to be done the same anymore. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, times are changing with everything. Changing, and every single thing.
You know, like, dating apps are becoming completely normal now. All of a sudden, you pop up on my line. Okay, you could make time to stop on a dime. Okay.
Trying to be there for the money.
Yeah, right? It's like, I'm in the nigga with it.
Yeah.
Put him 100 a clip.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it sounds like. I wonder if it has something to do with ski mask. Okay,
yeah. Yo, that song was great. I was all, whoa.
But the whole gist of the song, he's just talking about online dating, online love, finding people on IG, sliding through DMs, infatuation.
That thing's done like how it used to be done. And
yeah, photograph.
People just show
I like
off.
the production though. I love the production, man. Like the beat is really nice. It's slick and the 808s are tuned very nicely too. I really like that. It's not like some random.
Song is The Cutoff featuring Kill Edward.
Feels like an interlude. Produced by Kill Edward and J.Cole. Okay, so 3 people worked on this.
I kind of like this one. Can I hear?
I like it.
I like this one.
Yeah, I pray that on that day you slip and say something. I never fantasize about murder because I'm still sane. But I can't seem to fight this urge to make you feel pain. Vengeance is the Lord's and it's not for me. I know the punishment for you is that you're not with me.
Vengeance the Lord, not for me.
Yeah.
That you don't know I'm a crutch now.
Sorry, I had to pause it. Right there, he's talking about people just only coming around when they want something.
Okay, so the chorus says, give me drink, give me smoke, get me high, let me float. I'm a cloud coming down, put me down gentle now. So he's talking about getting high and getting away from people, and whatever. Put me down gentle now, give me drink, give me dope. Bottom line, I can't cope. So he's trying to say that you're giving me all this stuff, and either way, I still can't get through it. It's not working. I'm dreaming violent. I can't tolerate this loyalty.
I'm with you, yo.
So he's talking about, so I get it now. Like, he got some people that he's kind of, I guess, still holding a grudge on, and he doesn't like this loyalty, and he's dreaming violent thoughts of these people.
Yeah, and he doesn't want to do that.
But he doesn't want to do these things to them. Yeah, later on he says he doesn't want to do it.
Vengeance is God's, not his.
Come and I pray that one day you slip and say something.
Somebody wait for somebody to slip.
Somebody wait for you to slip. So he's talking about people, like he knows this guy. I guess whoever this is, he probably rolled with this person before and they know who he is. I never fantasize about murder because I'm still sane. But I can't seem to fight this urge to make you feel pain.
That's how it is.
Like that, though.
Yeah, they don't want to cause they don't want to like kill you or anything, but they want to hurt you. They want to make you feel the pain that you caused them.
Yeah.
But they don't want to kill you because basically he's saying he's sane. Like he don't want to do that.
I know the punishment for you was that you not with me.
You're not rather with J.Cole.
You place your value on that you got with me, and you know that ask you daily, why you not with me? Dang. Okay.
They played him.
All right. So I'm pretty much see what's going on here. All right.
Yeah, I'm with that.
Time will tell who's on your side. Pause it quick. I like how they use his voice. They they used his voice and used and you know made it obviously a harmony with the hook right here.
Yeah.
With it for the chords, and it sounds kind of like a synth. Because I could totally hear some trumpets or some like guitars or something doing that. But I like it. It's unique because it fits with the beat and it sounds like an instrument in itself. Yeah. That's why I like it. It sounds nice.
I'm gonna vibe with this one.
So far, I have no disappointments with this album.
Yo, this song makes me sound like I'm floating, bro. I like this one. I can vibe with this one. Next song is ATM. I like when the drum does that. Hey, look who's dancing now.
Pause. Alright, so he's going in on this one. And there's a music video for this one actually. By yours, he produced this too. This
J.Cole, so I'm pretty sure he produced the whole entire album.
Majority of it. I like him and Childish Gambino so do their own stuff.
Yeah. In
collaboration with other producers. I like. Okay, so he said, I know that it's difficult. I'm stacking this paper is sort of habitual. Obviously he's talking about making money.
And it's just like he's just coming in
like nothing. I blow the residual, okay? And then he's like it's part of my ritual. So he coming for your girl, bruh. J. Cole's coming for your girl.
Watch, like it's my ritual.
Watch your girl. Okay, so I'm not sure if he's necessarily talking about himself here, though.
Click it. Yes, yo, I wrote this down. That was from Born Sinner. Money. I wrote that line down. Blacks always broke because we don't know money. Spend it before we get it, and we can never hold money. No wallets. Nah, ninja. We rather fold money. Yo. So true. I wrote that down. I was like, oh, man, he right, yo.
Jay-Z criticized this ignorant habit through much of his 444 album. So I haven't listened to Jay-Z's 444 album yet.
Never listened to it.
I will at some point, but I'm not sure if he's necessarily really talking about himself.
Maybe he's just talking
about a concept.
Yeah. You can't take money when you die, bro. You can't take money when you die. You live for all these materialistic things. Okay.
Some really good messages, though.
You can't bring it when you die, bro.
Paul, he's definitely talking about lean at that last part, I think. Big bills, I fell in love with big wheels and quick thrills. So big cars, one night stands, quick stuff. Yeah, I knew it was lean. I told you. He's definitely talking about lean. I don't give a blam if it kills, it mixes well. I said people just drinking lean, knowing it's bad for them because it tastes good.
Honestly, it includes anxiety. Some side effects of this thing includes anxiety and rapid breathing. Why would you want that? People actually have anxiety and rapid breathing without taking.
It's messing you up, dude. Don't
quick high.
Don't do that stuff, man. Cole coming for y'all. That was only verse 1. That was only verse 1.
Ain't got mama cutting a 40 abortion. 40 is orphan. I flip my misfortune and grow me a fortune. I'm scorching. Them tickets that hated the slowly endorsing. Now Coney important. My dick is Versace like Tommy and Martin. You caught me horny from all of the money we count.
Gosh.
Yo, he really came for everybody, bro. I don't know if you think this too, but when I was listening to J. Cole's albums and stuff, I feel like he reminds me a little bit of Logic. A little bit. Like his flow reminds me of Logic.
His flow, this is how I view it. I don't know if I view it like this. You have your mumble rappers that all sound the same. Like you know, your smoke perps, Lil Pumps, Famous Dexes,
Your Little Littles.
That all sound the same, right? And then you have what I say a big major step above that, which is people
above that, far beyond that.
Because you also have the people like above them too.
Oh yeah.
You have the old school ones. Don't
yeah.
forget.
Don't
forget the old school ones.
Forgive me.
They're at the top. They're at the top.
Because they started it.
They're at the top. But in the middle, right in the middle between the really bad and the like legendary, like your Tupacs, your Biggies, your Tribe Called, your Wu-Tangs, you have the middle ground, and that's the next best modern day thing. You got your Kendricks, your J. Cole's, your Logics, right? Who else we got? You got your Childish Gambinos. Those people who all have a similar style when they rap. And I noticed that, like you were saying, like Logic and like J. Cole kind of have like a similar thing. At least this, I agree with you on that because I kind of feel they have a similar flow.
Next song is Motivate.
I heard a lot of people say this was the best one on the album. Lean again.
Yo, it helps to read the lyrics, bro.
Whoa, Saturday. I feel like taking a PJ. You feel like we're hand natural, actual, factual, natural.
I finally see the line. I saw this line trending everywhere. He don't like girls with perm hair. He like girls natural. Seriously.
Gosh, he's really just talking about people just overusing drugs.
Yeah, all the songs. Yeah.
But like he's just pretty much hitting at all the trend that people are thinking is trendy today.
Just the drugs, money, and the girls.
Drugs, money, girls.
That's all I'm really getting so far from the last 3 songs you've listened to.
Yeah, he's just throwing a lot of shit at that.
Yeah, that's pretty much what this song was.
Pretty straightforward song, not too like deep and like lyrical stuff, but he's just hinting at the same topics that we've been talking about.
Just getting money, smoking, drinking, girls. Next song is Kevin's Heart.
Kevin's Heart. Produced by T-. Weed. Yep.
I get the skirt when I want. I get the skirt when I want. Due to the money and
Ooh, okay.
She got white written all over.
Okay.
When I'm in your town, press pound, hit me up. Only if you down and you sweat good be up. If the work good, I'll be back for the re-up.
Yo.
All in your mind, what feels that would come true. Back in my mind was you. Wishing that I could blind myself from you. Got her diploma. She got white written all over.
Gosh.
I'm a fake and it's never been clear. Can't see myself when I look.
Oh.
You so fake you can't even see your own self.
My ego gets stroked and I bruise her.
Abuse. My ego gets stroked and I abuse her.
Click.
And I bruise her.
Yeah, I don't think it was abuse. That's what I got. When he said my ego got stroked and I bruised her, he's feeding his ego while he's hurting his main girl by cheating. That's what I got from it.
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Tell me what's done in the dark, we'll find a way to shine.
So true.
I done did so much that when you see you might go blind.
Yo. I mean, besides the main things that we've been hearing the last couple of songs, he kind of does address some things about himself personally.
Yeah.
And also about some things that people go through on the daily. You know, being fake, not really being yourself. And then, so he addresses multiple things in this song. It's not like one definitive song that explains one thing.
Yeah.
But he addresses multiple. I mean, I like it. I don't. So far, I mean, I can listen to this album. I can listen to this album on repeat if I want to. I have no issue listening to it. But
I have to wait till the end before I can see if I will listen to this.
Well,
next song is Brackets.
Hating on me, I ain't used to that. Know a couple people want shoot for that. I say no, chill, it ain't no need for that. I just sit back on cool and watch my paper stack. And trip off how much bread and crackers take from that.
Pause.
I missed that last line.
Whoa.
I just sit back on
cool and watch my paper stack and trip off how much bread them crackers take from that.
I didn't get that last line.
Yeah, racial inequality, I figured.
Oh.
Yep. Money from rappers through tax, yep. That's what I was thinking of, like, they're making money and then paying taxes and stuff, too.
Oh.
Yeah. Companies, like, for instance, Warner Brothers signs Lil Pump. Warner Brothers is on, well, it's not, well, the board and stuff, a bunch of white people, it's the Asian guy in charge, but, you know what I'm saying? He gets to use their resources, he puts them on tours and collects half of his money. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Does J.Cole own his own label now, right?
I'm not sure. I really don't know.
Did you? No, because,
I don't know.
Ari Lennox, that girl, you don't know her. They said how she got signed by J.Cole. Correct me if I'm wrong, if he has his own record label or not. I'm not sure.
This song kind of has a reggae vibe to it with the bass. Just a little bit.
Yeah. Only left with 500,000?
Where do my dollars go? You see, lately I ain't been convinced. I guess they say my dollars supposed to build roads and schools, but mine can barely graduate. They ain't got dollars I spend. Got us learning about the heroes with the whitest of skin. One thing about the men that's controlling the pen and write history, they always seem to write out their sins. Maybe we'll never see a black man in the White House again. Take where my money goes, straight into the palms of some money-hungry company that make guns that circulate the country and then wind up in my hood making bloody clothes. Straight bullet hit a young boy with a snotty nose. From the concrete, he was probably rose. Now it's been up the funeral just as he's walking out, wiping tears away, grabbing the keys and sunglasses. She remembered that she gotta file her taxes.
Yo.
Pause.
Yo.
Oh, wow. He literally went in. No craps. Like,
he went there.
He went there. He's saying how one thing is leading to all these things just circulating and circulating and circulating and circulating. And
oh my God.
It's crazy.
There's so much stuff going on. And
crazy,
I feel like I appreciate, this is one of the reasons why you know how I get.
What, political rap?
No, I appreciate it so much. Especially from coming from Lecrae too. I appreciate it so much. But one of the reasons why I appreciate J. Cole and I appreciate this song is because he chooses to speak about these things. A lot of these other rappers out here y'all be listening to and some people choose to listen to, there is no
they're being used.
There's
no value, substance.
There's no substance. I understand you guys are trying to I understand. Let me say this.
Trust me, I understand y'all trying to
get
turn
a quick turn up, a quick high because y'all already stressing about some things. You know, people go through certain things. But I feel like people just need to understand. Like there's so much more to the story. Do your research, dig deeper. You know what I'm saying? Like
the thing is, if you appreciate lyrical rap,
I really do
a lot more. Because it's like if you look, like I said, I listened to Cardi B's recent album, and I told my sister, I said, okay, I have the respect that Cardi, you know, puts herself out there and raps, but Cardi is not a lyrical rapper. From what I heard off of that album, the context of what she was talking about off of every single song was literally about her female genital parts. for the majority of 5 to 6 songs, and it's like there's no substance going in here. And maybe there was one song that was okay, she actually did something on this one. But the rest of them is just like, I'm not saying you have to talk about something political for it to be a good song.
Yeah, and you know how some
you have to talk about something that's meaningful, something that makes sense.
You can talk about yourself being happy.
J.Cole was literally talking about his first time, about him fronting that he's not a virgin, and I mean, a little story like that goes a long way.
It does.
You remember things like that forever.
And how it's being put over. I hate when a lot of people, when they rap, they throw out a lot of derogatory terms to make themselves sound stronger. But really, you sound ignorant to me. That's why I didn't really choose to listen to Cardi B. I'm not really hating, but that's the reason why I didn't really choose to listen to her album, because I don't want to hear you talking about, oh, my butt is this, oh, my this is that. Like,
I don't care.
I want to hear you rap. You know what I'm saying?
People like the beats and how it sounds, and
it's crazy because a lot of us women out here, whatever color you are, us women out here constantly has to strive to break the glass ceiling, and I feel like that's just bringing us down more.
Yeah.
Talking about
look, they got legendary female rappers in history.
They do.
Look, man, Lauryn Hill is not the queen of hip hop for females, but she's definitely.
I'm getting goosebumps.
She's definitely a princess.
I'm getting goosebumps.
She definitely is one of the queens, I would say.
I like this one. I like the beat on it.
The bass line reminds me of a reggae thing.
I want to hear it. Once an Addict.
J.Cole. So like he did produce like 95% of this album.
Yeah.
Stepdaddy just had a daughter with another woman. Mama ain't recovered yet. Calling me at 12 at night. She drunk as and I'm upset. Cause why she always using me for crutch?
Wow.
Growing up, I always used to see her up. Latest shoot, cigarette smoking. My escape from a feeling I hate. Mama cursing me out. Depression, such a feeling state. I used to stay out later on purpose. Subconsciously, I was nervous that if I came home early, then what was surface was her inner demons. And then I'd have to end up seeing my hero on ground zero. So maybe my mama need help. Know she got work in the morning. Why she do this to herself? Hate how she slurring her words. Sounded so fucking absurd. This little did I know how deep her sadness would go. Looking back, I wish I would have did more instead of running.
Wow.
Something's got
It's crazy.
hold on me.
He came back.
This is the third time he came back.
Choose wisely. Yeah, and
He's talking about his mom.
This interlude, he's talking about dealing with his mom with a drug addiction. Just being an addict.
Or just going through hurt.
An addict.
And pain and
him,
you know, wishing he could have done more. And
but I feel it's a lot for a kid to go through. Cause you...
Yeah, but what do you do when there's no man in the house?
As a kid growing up, you think that your parents are always there, supposed to protect you, and they're the ones that's supposed to lead you. So it was, he didn't really know what to do when he was young. It's either him leave the house and wait till she's done with what she's doing, and then go back. But then he's like, maybe I could have helped her, maybe I could have did. That's a lot for a kid to go through. Next song is Friends with Kill Edward again.
Take control, got me down, got me low. Rest my mind, rest my soul. When I blow.
On Saturdays are the loudest, growing strong. Some niggas graduated.
I like the flow.
Talk about the word addiction. To my niggas out there, singing, I hope you're listening. Smoking medical grade, but I ain't got prescription. All the way in Cali where they ain't got prescription.
Yeah.
Feeling like the only one that made it, and I hate it for my new. Cause they ain't got ambition. It on crack, you can blame it on the system. Blame it on the fact that 12 got jurisdiction. To ride around in neighborhoods that they ain't never lived in. Blame it on trap music and the politicians. Or the fact that every black boy wanna be pippin'. They got 12 slots on the Pistons. Blame it on the rain, Milli Vanilli with the discus. What I'm trying to say is the plane can go deep as seas. That shit inside, it don't matter how hard it be. Fast forward, them kids is grown and they blowing trees. Pills to the chronic anxiety. I piss all the problems, but stay silent, cause I ain't Jesus. This ain't no trial if you decide to go higher, please. I know you, so I know you still keep a lot of shit in. You running from yourself and you buying product again.
Right.
I know you say it helps, and no, I'm not trying to offend. But I know depression and drug addiction don't blend. Reality.
I felt that one.
No breaks, just going.
I felt that one. I felt it. Don't medicate, meditate.
Don't medicate, meditate. Something like John Gill right here.
Yeah, that's how John Gill is be. Yeah.
Yeah.
So in this particular song, I felt it. I feel like he was speaking to the people that chill around him.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know his personal life. I don't know if he's, cause obviously he in all of his songs and all of his albums he talked about growing up in the Ville and being around gangs and drugs and all that stuff.
He talked about going to college too.
And college and stuff like that. And then I don't know if he does it now, but I don't know if he's, since he already done it, he already see where drinking and smoking and just the whole life can take you.
Yeah.
And now he's seeing history repeats itself within his friends, and he's trying to tell them, like, basically
chill out.
Just like, cause we didn't really have to grow up in this situation, but I see it in the neighborhoods around us. And the kids that went to our school, they came from bad neighborhoods, bad families that didn't care about them, and you would just see kids try to get a quick high. Like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna go party, I'm gonna go sleep with somebody, I'm gonna go do this, because they're running away from their problems because they don't know how to cope with that, you know, their stuff that's going on.
They're just trying to find happiness and fill feelings and voids.
I feel for those people. I really do, because honestly, I feel like your personality and how you are to be starts at home. If your home life is not good, everything else is gonna crumble. And some people choose to rise above it and they end up okay, and some people just choose to go with the emotions and they just downfall. And I feel like that's what he was talking about in this song. You can blame everybody, you can blame the system, you can blame everybody, but like,
you gotta check yourself.
You can't keep running away.
Yep.
I felt that, man. This one's called Window Pane.
I put my head to the sky, I sing, grateful for the blessings you bring.
The thing sound like a scream though in the production.
All I ever wanted was to hear them dollar back, get some money, touch respect, and now look, I got all of that. All I wanted to do is see my granny on the other side. All I wanted to do is kill the man that made my mama cry. All I wanted to keep my top of yellow tape. All I wanted to do is see my granny on the other side. All I wanted to do is kill the man that made my mama cry. Stand out the window of my range and contemplating, am I saying that I came up with way back is still the same?
True.
I can't.
Yep. Yep. Yep.
Cole.
Patience. Patience. Self-respect. Love.
I gotta breathe.
This man is
My heart is hurting, yo. Whew.
Sometimes it takes people from the area to tell you how it is. Because people think that, you know, and here's the thing, like, we listen to a lot of Christian hip hop, right? We rep 116, okay? And a lot of people think that that Christian hip hop or Christian hip hop artists are not real because they talk about the truth and they talk about, you know, staying away from this lifestyle. And it's not so much they're trying to shove Jesus down your throat. They're just trying to get you to live a better life as a human being. You're not seeing most modern day Christian hip hop artists are not trying to shove Jesus down your throat and styles, right?
And most of them, when they rap, they know what they're talking about because they actually
some of them have been through this.
They've been through this. It's just that they found Christ.
But here you have J.Cole, who from my perspective, I guess I don't know if he identifies as a Christian or Catholic or whatever. I don't know. But here you have a guy who has been through this kind of stuff, and he's telling you the same thing these other Christian hip hop artists are telling you. The same message he's telling you. the core message from both sides, whether you're Christian or not Christian, from this is to stay away from this lifestyle. Stay away from the drugs. Stay away from the violence and wanting to be gang members and doing that. Stay away, man. Also, that's what the message is. Stay away.
Like he's talking about growing up in the Ville, the whole black on black crime, yo.
Exactly.
I just feel like I always get teared up.
Many people.
I always get
the sad thing about it is that like many rappers have preached this message though.
I know,
plenty of times, and no one seems to get it.
Nobody seems to get it. They rather go listen to the Littles, one of the Littles, who's just talking about getting high, and nobody's seeming to get the bigger picture. And it makes me upset, especially this whole black on black crime thing. Like, do you understand that you're killing your own people?
I even heard. Look, and Boogeyman, Charles Gambino, off of his album "Awaken My Love," Boogeyman, he talks about how basically he says, how are we supposed to move on if when you see me on the street you're afraid of me? You're I'm your race, I'm your people, right? But when you see me on the street you're afraid of me. So even our own people are afraid of each other. You know that's true, right?
It is true.
But basically in this song, because we're going off of something else, basically in this song he's just talking about, like I said, like, this life is not good. And like, and at the beginning you heard the sample of the kid talking about how his cousin got shot. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, man.
Another thing too,
that kid's got to witness this stuff too.
Another thing too, like relating his I think it was Friends and this one together, like talking about you can blame the system. Like honestly, like you're in this whole, I'm gonna use his word, the Ville life. The system's not gonna help you because you're fulfilling their job. And think about it. I'm not even gonna go into like deep with it, but you're fulfilling their job for them.
I could never relate, man.
The ending of that song. Yo. Alright, the next song, the last song is 1985, Intro to the Fall Off. So I'm guessing that's intro to another album, new song or something?
I don't know.
Anyways, 1985, let's get it!
1985, I arrived. 33 years, damn, I'm grateful I survived. Wasn't supposed to get past 25. Everybody talking like they know something these days. Chicken Jack and woke, but they broke on me. I heard one of them diss me, I'm surprised. I ain't tripping, listen good to my reply. Come here, little man, let me talk with you. See if I can paint for you the large picture. And with your funky little rap name. Again, I know that raps change. A bunch of folks will say that that's a bad thing. Cause everything's commercial when it's pop now. Trap drums is the shit that's hot now. I must say, by your songs I'm an impressed hey. But I love to see a black man get paid. But have you ever thought about your impact? White kids love that you don't give a f. Cause that's exactly what's expected when you're skin black. They wanna see you dab, they wanna see you pop a pill. They wanna see you tatted from your face to your heels. They wanna be black and think your song is how it feels. So when you turn up, you see them turning up too. You hit the next city, collect your money when it's due. When they're the kids is listening, gon' grow up and get too old for that shit that made you blow up. Now your shows looking like cause they don't show up. Which unfortunately means the money slow up. And you're scrambling and hoping to get hot again. But you forgot you only pop cause you was riding trends. Now you old news and you going through regrets cause you never bought that house but you got a Benz. It's a faster route to the bottom. I wish you good luck. I'm hoping for your sake that you ain't dumb as you look. But if it's really true, be around forever cause my skills is tip-top. Amateur niggas that wanna get right. Just remember what I told you when you shoot fly. In 5 years, you gon' be on Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, wow.
I love that he did that.
I don't know the whole backstory behind this, but apparently what I'm getting from this, because we're on Genius, so apparently on there, I'm guessing either Lil Pump or Smoke Perp, his friend, or one of them had probably dissed J. Cole or something like that. Somebody did something. Diss me.
I love that he did that. I love it.
Diss me. Okay. So yeah, though no names are mentioned, many believe that these lines are aimed at Lil Pump, who subtly dissed Cole. Yeah. Actually, yeah. So he's talking pretty much all them littles.
Yeah, he's talking about all the little rappers and the little ones that are black.
So first he's talking about how people who are judging them for being young, right? Mm-hmm. Now, he said when he was young, he did all this stuff, right? My thing is, I say this all the time, and you hear me. They're young, and they're going to do stupid things. But I will forever, and I do not care, I will forever have issue with their lyrics and the songs that they're talking about, because one, like J. Cole said, I am too unimpressed with a lot of these guys' music.
Yeah.
Two, they have nothing of substance for me. Okay, as far as their lyrics and their musical stuff is performed, for me personally, that's not my cup of tea. And like we said throughout this entire video, we know that some of y'all like to we like to turn up too. We like to turn up too. But some people like to turn up and listen to mumble rap or whatever you want to call it, mumble rap, because they care about the beat. They don't care about this in-depth stuff. They're trying to pop up
and they want to see them act crazy
and do crazy stuff, but they're not going to do it themselves.
One reference he did later on was talking about the white people that be riding along with them at their concerts and stuff. I want to make a reference to Aha's song. I forgot what song it was. Keep talking, I'm gonna find the song.
I'm not saying that there's some white people that don't like hip hop, because there are a lot who do. But what he's saying is a lot of these guys, and it's so true because I see it all the time, they would bump all these guys' songs, right?
Yeah.
And they would start saying nigga and start saying this, start using these words or whatever. They would start using these words. And then, you know, like I said, they would start using these words, and then they will feel entitled. And then when it comes down to the dirt, though, they actually won't live that lifestyle. If they were to get caught in a corner, they're quick. Oh, no, I don't really listen to that. I don't really listen to this music. I just play it because I just do it. I just play it, whatever.
Okay, great, found it. The song that I'm talking about that's reference to what J. Cole was talking about in these lyrics is Aha Gazelle's More Gold Medals. He was saying, tell a few white lies to keep my fans Caucasian, because they're going to buy everything, they're going to try everything. It don't got to be good. They're going to get high with anything. So they copy everything so they can come hang with us. So Cole was saying now how they're going to do anything because they want to be black. They want to try what you're trying because, you know, that's maybe what black is being. They're not going to bang with us. They're not going to slang with us. And when it's camera time, they're not going to get in the frame with us. Basically, yeah. So, yo, go listen to that song by Aha Gazelle. Another rapper that actually talks about that stuff too, and what Cole was talking about in that lyric.
Let me hear what Pump's response is. His support.
Wow, you get so much props. You just a 17-year-old. Lame ass Jet. Wow, you get so much props. You just a 17-year-old.
This was made after this song?
Yeah.
Y'all, I'm sorry.
What? That wasn't even a defense. That's a roast.
That wasn't even a good roast.
That's not even a punkish response. Like, I mean, that is a punkish response. Because you're like, okay, Cole dissed you, this the mess out of you.
Okay, but
that's your response?
The reason why I appreciate why Cole said this, because I feel like he's he is saying that.
He's trying to help him.
He's trying to be a mentor to these guys. And he's trying to tell them that the quicker you rise, the quicker you will fall. Like, seriously, you talking about, I got money, I got cars, I got this, I got that.
I wouldn't even classify it as a diss, though. I would classify it as him just telling the truth.
He's telling him the truth. This is one thing.
Remember, key things he said. If you look at the lyrics again, he talks about how, if you know one thing I'm going to tell you, keep going on tours. Because as a rapper, that's how you're going to make money. So he said, man, as much tours, he's giving them advice. He says, much tours as you can book, keep going on tours.
He's trying to.
You know, he said, I admire that you're young. When I was 18, I was 17, I was doing the same thing too. You know what I'm saying? But then at the end of the day, he said, if you keep
doing this,
rapping and keep rapping about the things that you rap about, then eventually you're gonna be old news,
and they're gonna stop listening to you.
And people are gonna stop listening to you and move on to the new.
They know that, because you know how Cole was saying how he's trying to find a new wave. That he realized what the wave was. He's like, nah, I'm not trying to be a part of that. That's what I got from that lyric. Yeah. But like, y'all, the world.
And Cole he said his lyrics and how he is will always last forever.
Exactly,
which is true.
The world is changing for real, and people change. We know how human beings are. One time they over here voting for this team, the next time they're with this team. They're not gonna be riding with y'all for long. They're not.
And that's how the internet is too. Like,
oh my god.
Look, man.
We see it all the time with memes and trends.
They're gonna be with Lil Pump now, and the thing who a lot of people like Lil Pump is because they make so much memes off of him.
Sorry to cut you off, but there was another thing too about like things like Lil Pump. He's the one saying Eskidi or whatever.
Yeah, Eskidi.
Even though those things are funny, I was in the store today and I just heard this little kid was saying Eskidi. I'm like, you see how much. It's funny,
and that's what Cole also talks about too. He said, look at your impact, though.
You see how much of an impression that little line does to a child. Now, if Lil Pump was actually speaking stuff, because he's young. People love young people, young artists. People do. Okay?
Yeah, like you said, he's only 17.
If you were speaking something of substance, you would catch all these people's attention. Trust me. I really appreciate Cole for saying this, and after all that he did say, you will still have Lil Pump saying, "Oh, that was a."
No, but he remind me of them dudes in school that got nothing to say, and you just talking.
And like, you know that nervous laugh they like to give.
Lane.
I still got girls good.
I still got girls though. What about your Gucci though? What you rocking? What about your shoes though? Your shoes still
hear what he just said?
And then it's like, I've had people before try to roast me in high school. Like, I called him out for being stupid, and he's like, yo, just look at your shoes, though. What you wearing, though?
I'm wearing shoes, though.
And then you have the stupid people in the back, like, oh.
Yeah, I always got the gases. You always got the followers.
He was following and gassing in the back for no reason.
Have a mind of your own. Stop following the trend.
Pump is going to respond that way because he's expected to respond that way.
Yeah.
He has an audience, and the audience is going to be looking for his response. Mm-hmm. They're going to be like, yo, real Pump. Cole called you out. He came for your neck, bro. And then he's going to be like, oh, word? And then he'll check it out. He's gonna have to make a response. He's gonna have to respond.
And you know what's crazy?
Because if he don't respond, everybody's gonna say, "Oh, Lil Pump, he punked out."
Let's not call him Lil Pump.
Lil Pump, he didn't respond.
Yo,
you know, people just.
You know what's crazy? This has a lot to do with more than meets the eye. This has a lot to do with psychology and a lot of stuff too, like. A lot of let's just say a lot of young people don't know what they're talking about. They're not wise. There are some young people that are wise beyond their years. But young people like Lil Pump, like Matthew said, he was expected to respond that way because he's young.
And his fans are going to expect him to give a response because that's the
that's what I'm trying to talk about. When he gets older and he's still acting like that, hopefully, I pray to God this guy gets smarter. But hopefully he will look back at this lyric and be like, man, this dude was really trying to help me. When the next new thing come out, these people gonna forget about you. I'm saying it right now.
Look, XXX was the wave 2 years ago. Everybody was on X.
Yeah.
And now you barely hear about it.
And now that he's doing all his weird, creepy stuff now, nobody wants a part of him.
Nobody wants a part of him now. He's doing he's really in like a big suicidal trend now. Like his recent album, I think he just dropped. It was like 1 or 2 minutes per song.
Yo,
it wasn't a really long song.
This industry also messes up a lot of artists too because the fame when you have
artists.
Oh,
a lot of artists.
Yeah, artists. When you have no foundation, nothing to hold on to, and all this fame and fortune is coming to you, it gets to your head and you just forget. You don't even think about, okay, oh my God. What I'm trying to say is when you have no foundation, all this stuff is coming to you, the quicker people are going to forget about you, the quicker you're going to fall, you're going to do some dumb stuff. And
back to Pump's response again. Something I forgot to address. It's like they all have to use this as defense. Oh, you roasted a 17-year-old.
They like to play that little kid role on you.
Oh, you roasted a 17-year-old. How you feel roasting a kid? That just shows how much of a kid you are.
When you was doing all that stuff in your music video, were you?
Yeah, you weren't 17 at that point.
No, he wasn't.
You weren't 17. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I feel like this is my favorite song on the album. And then you know what bugs me too? When a lot of people speak the truth, people don't want to hear it. People choose to focus on fantasy and just things that are dramatic.
KOD, Kill Our Demons. I knew it had something to do with
Kill Our Demons.
Yeah, I knew it had something to do with
and now that KOD makes sense as to why he was just on all of his songs talking about the money. The sex, the drugs, the all that stuff. And I respect him for that. And this album wasn't really like a turn up album. This was an album that's like, yo, listen, I have wisdom for you. I need you to sit down. I need you to listen to what I have to say. because this system only wants to beat you up.
And hear what J. Cole said. KOD 3 minutes. He said this on Twitter. KOD 3 minutes. Kids on drugs. King overdose. Killer demons. The rest of the album I leave to your interpretation.
Wow. This is really following up on the For Your Eyes Only. This is really following up on the For Your Eyes.
I think because after For Your Eyes Only, a lot of people start they drop Cole because it's like he's speaking the truth, but he's always been speaking the truth though. Oh,
on one of the songs he was talking about pain, and it's pain because people don't understand. I would like to say when people don't understand something, they like to say, oh, it's trash. Oh, I can't do this. Oh, this is whack. You know what I'm saying? Like, you didn't. Oh my god. If you heard J. Cole's album and you completely missed the message,
let's see the album trailer. I mean, this album literally was just him addressing the issue of drugs in modern America and how easy the music industry too, and the commercials and TV and stuff influence children and kids to getting into this lifestyle.
When it comes to alcohol and drugs and stuff, colors have a huge way of, okay, let me say, pushing alcohol. And that's how people get sucked in. They see all this stuff and it's really psychological. Like, your brain is like saying, yo, you need this. And that's how these companies and this stuff gets you. Because at the end of the day, it's all about the money, yo. And money is the root of evil, bro. It's in the Bible, bro. As far as message,
yeah,
that's the words. I would say this one, this KOD, because you got him talking about the system, the political system, racial inequality. You got him talking about the sex, the drugs, the woman, the cars, the money, all of that. And that was all of what he jam-packed on this album was talked about on all his other albums, but this was actually just focused on this one album.
Yeah, this one was more focused on the drugs and the stuff and the racial inequality.
I would rate this album how much you said? 5 or
out of 5.
I rate it 5 because I really love the message he put out. Like I said before, this was not a turn-up album. It really wasn't. You can definitely groove to some of these songs. It's chill, but I didn't get the music. For me, wasn't about that on this album. It was really about the message.
Man,
and I kind of like how
the beats were fine enough to be just a backdrop to bounce off of what he's saying.
I feel like he really wanted you to hear what he was saying. Yeah, I can go on and on about this. How do you rate this album?
Yeah, I'm above a 4. I don't want to give it a full 5 because I just never do that. I never give things perfect scores. But I'm over a 4, man. I'm like 4.8, 4.9 around there. I never give it perfect, but
yeah,
it's definitely up there.
I respect J. Cole as an artist. I really do. I don't know why I didn't jump on him sooner, but it's okay. Everything's a process.
And I was telling you to listen to him like long time.
The reason why
in the past, like I would tell her to listen to J. Cole, and she'd be like, nah.
Not too much, because you know how I was in the past. I wasn't really into rap. I really wasn't.
I'm talking about last year. And you were listening to rap last year. What are you talking about?
Anyways, guys, if you have watched this far, I really appreciate you for watching this far, because I hope you got something from our reaction and from what we were saying and from J. Cole's album, y'all. I really hope you got something from it, and
we definitely did.
We did, and oh my god, I felt it. I felt him through this album. Anyways, we can literally speak about this all day.
Forever, yeah. There's so many things to talk about.
He touched so much topics. I would listen to this just to hear the message that. Anyways, yeah. If you had liked our reaction, I would like us to react to more reaction. This album.
Just to react to more reaction.
This album, y'all, is in my head. If you would like us to do more album reactions,
any suggestions too?
Good suggestions, y'all.
Any suggestion. I'm pretty sure people want to hear what we have to say about anything.
Yeah. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Anything. Let me know in the comment section down below. Oh, Lord Jesus.
You can't speak.
Below. If you had liked this reaction, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe. If you haven't subscribed as yet, I don't know what you're doing with your life, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to miss the content that I'm putting out. And yeah, thank you for watching. That's it for the video. Milky Way and
Clockmaster
out.